The clock above cell 4 still reads 11:59, though the courthouse wound it every week till the night they crossed that line. The clock above cell 4 won't give midnight to the dead. 1 minute hangs like judgment over every word they said. You can pardon flesh and bone, you can blame the hands of time, but the clock above cell 4 knows who carried out the crime. Silas Bell was 23, worked the sawmill south of town. They found a widow's silver locket near the place her body drowned. My father wore the sheriff's badge, swore he saw that young man run. The jury prayed, the preacher nodded, and the hanging rope was hung. The clock above cell 4 won't give midnight to the dead. 1 minute hangs like judgment over every word they said. You can pardon flesh and bone, you can blame the hands of time, but the clock above cell 4 knows who carried out the crime. Daddy died, I found the locket in a flower sack beneath his bed, with a photograph of that young widow and a note she never sent. It read, "Meet me by the Black River, we can leave before first light." On the back my father's writing, she chose Silas, make it right. Now the clock above cell 4 has begun to move again. Its hands crawl past the minute where they murdered an innocent man. I laid the badge beneath the gallows, heard the old jail timbers cry, and the clock above cell 4 struck 12 for the first time. At dawn they found the cell door open and one shadow on the wall. Mine was standing by the window, but it wasn't mine at all. The grain mill closed in '82. When rust ate through the stairs, still every dust, the northmost silo, breeze warm into the air. Old Jonah Pike sits by the cornfield with a shotgun on his knees, while a hymn comes through the sheet metal, though the night has got no breeze. There are hymns inside the silo, low and buried in the grain. Voices rise when summer lightning walks its fingers through the plain. Jonah says, don't sing beside it, don't let heaven hear your tone. There are hymns inside the silo, and one voice sounds like my own. My sister joined the traveling traveling revival in the spring of '79. Wore a blue dress Mama made her, sang Abide with me each night. The preacher left before the harvest, said she'd followed him down south, but Jonah found her silver songbook with wheat dust in its mouth. There are hymns inside the silo, low and buried in the grain. Voices rise when summer lightning walks its fingers through the plain. Jonah says, don't sing beside it, don't let heaven hear your tone. There are hymns inside the silo, and one voice sounds like my own. Ladder with a songbook in my coat. Every wrong began to tremble when I sang her opening note. Then the grain below me shifted, though the silo had been dry, and Joan shouted from the cornfield, girl, your sister never died. Now the hymns inside the silo shake the crows out of the trees. One voice begs the Lord for mercy, one is calling after me. Jonah dropped his gun at sunrise, said I kept her here alone. And the hymns inside the silo changed his name into a moan. The county tore the silo open, found nobody in the grave. Only one blue dress still hanging, dry and clean against the rain. Summer killed the county river, left the catfish in the clay. Where the water once held moonlight, now the children run and play. Then a wooden boat rose crooked from the cracked and yellow ground, with my mother's faded scarf still tied where the oars were bound. There's a boat beneath the wheat field, there's a river underground. What the drought drags into daylight wasn't lost, it wasn't found. You can dam the mouth of water, you can turn the current south, but there's a boat beneath the wheat field with the truth inside its mouth. Vanished when I was 7. Daddy said she caught a train. He kept supper on the table for a month and spoke no name. But I found a silver thimble wedged beneath the starboard seat, and a row of small red handprints where the river used to sleep. There's a boat beneath the wheat field, there's a river underground. What the drought drags into daylight wasn't lost, it wasn't found. You can dam the mouth of water, you can turn the current south, but there's a boat beneath the wheat field with the truth inside its mouth. dry bank with his Sunday shovel raised, said some mercies need a burial, some daughters ought to pray. Then the earth began to tremble, though the sky was hard and blue. Water climbed around his boot heels, black and cold as something new. Now the boat beneath the wheat field rocks on water no one sees. Mama's scarf moves through the stubble, though there isn't any breeze. You can dam the mouth of water, but the dead still find a route. There's a boat beneath the wheat field, and my father's riding out. By morning, rain covered the valley. The old river claimed its bed, and one empty boat kept drifting with a white scarf at its head. After we buried my father, I came back to settle the land. The barn leaned into the north wind. The wheat broke dry in my hands. Out past the rusted windmill, where the south field turned to stone, a scarecrow wore his Sunday coat, the one he'd never loaned. That scarecrow in my father's coat keeps pointing toward the gate. One arm raised toward the county road, one bent beneath the weight. The crows won't land beside him, the cattle won't come close. There's more than straw still standing in my father's Sunday coat. The family worked that acreage when I was 10 years old. A mother, 2 young daughters, and a boy named Samuel Cole. Daddy claimed they stole his money, sent the sheriff after them. They left their supper on the table and were never seen again. The scarecrow in my father's coat keeps pointing toward the gate. One arm raised toward the county road, one bent beneath the weight. The crows won't land beside him, the cattle won't come close. There's more than straw still standing in my father's Sunday coat. Coat down at sundown, found 4 names sewn in the seam, and a courthouse receipt for 40 acres folded underneath the sleeve. The Coles had bought the Southfield, Daddy forged the final page. Then the scarecrow turned behind me, though the air was still as gray. Now the scarecrow wears no clothing, that black coat hangs on my door. I nailed the rightful deed beside decided for whoever comes once more. But every night across the stubble, four shadows cross the road, and something made of wheat and wire knocks beneath my father's coat. At dawn the south gate stood wide open, though I chained it twice before. Four sets of footprints crossed the wheat field, and mine stopped at the door. And mine stopped at the door. The schoolhouse leans toward Miller Creek, its bell half-eaten through. Vines have covered every window where the morning sunlight grew. But when December freezes hard and frost climbs up the wall, colored marbles cross the floorboards, though no child rolls them at all. Hear the marbles under the schoolhouse, blue and green beneath the pine. One for every truth they swallowed, one for every crooked line. You can lock the door till springtime, you can tear the bell rope down, but the marbles under the schoolhouse keep rolling toward the town. In 1950, Tommy Walker came to class with patched up knees. His father died along the railroad, his mother cleaned for families. When the teachers watched when missing, every finger pointed low. She searched his coat and found the silver someone else had hidden there. Hear the marbles under the schoolhouse, blue and green beneath the pine. One for every truth they swallowed, one for every crooked line. You can lock the door till springtime, you can tear the bell rope down, but the marbles under the schoolhouse keep rolling toward the town. She sent him walking home through snowfall, with no coat against the cold. By dusk they found his books near Miller Creek, but never found the boy. 40 years beneath the floorboard, she kept one note beneath the slate. Thomas never took the watch, my own son made the claim. Now the marbles leave the schoolhouse, cross the bridge at 9:30. Blue and green beneath the moonlight, rolling in a single line. They stop outside the teacher's headstone, then circle slowly round, and the smallest marble whispers what the living wouldn't sound. Last winter, Miller Creek froze over, and one child crossed it home. At sunrise, every marble vanished, except one on her stone. single house on Widow's Hill went silent years ago. Its windows blind with locust wings, its tower bent and low. But every night at 1:15 the dashboard speakers hum, and a tired man clears his throat before the weather comes. This is the last broadcast from the edge of Marin County. Lock your doors, turn down the lamps, there's a hard rain coming east. And should my daughter hear me, tell her I have lived a lie. This is the last broadcast, I won't be here by daylight. My father was the midnight voice who read the births and deaths, played old hymns for factory men and farmers short of breath. The night young Caleb wore and vanished, Daddy stayed behind the glass. He played one record 7 times and let the search cars pass. This is the last broadcast from the edge of Marin County. Lock your doors, turn down the lamps, there's a hard rain coming east. And should my daughter hear me, tell her I have lived a lie. This is the last broadcast, I won't be here by daylight. After Daddy's funeral service, I found a reel beneath the floor. His voice said, Caleb saw me leaving with his mother after 4. I chased him past the water tower, he fell where the red clay slides. I buried him beneath the antenna and told the town he'd run that night. Now comes the last broadcast from beneath Run County clay. The tower shakes without a wind, and the red light burns by day. Daddy's voice keeps naming names, now mine is waiting in the line. This is the last broadcast, and the next confession's mine. At dawn they found the station open, dust disturbed beneath the chair. The microphone was warm and humming, but no one had been there. But no one had been there. Took the lower pasture and the bridge to Harlan Road, left a dead mule in the orchard and our hymn book in the mud. Daddy nailed a line above us, dated 1989. Said water tells the truth, girl, it remembers every crime. There's a flood mark on the wall, 6 feet high and running brown. Mama painted over everything, but that line kept bleeding down. You can move the chairs and pictures, you can swear the past is gone, but the river leaves a witness in the timber of a home. 17 that August, when the sheriff crossed our field with my father's silver pocket watch and a warrant never sealed. Mama stood beside the screen door, held her apron like a shield. Daddy vanished past the cotton rows, and the river kept him still. There's a flood mark on the wall, 6 feet high and running brown. Mama painted over everything, but that line kept bleeding down. You can move the chairs and pictures, you can swear the past is gone, but the river leaves a witness in the timber of a home. Last night thunder shook the rafters, and the floorboards turned to cold. I heard boots cross through the kitchen, heard that pocket watch unfold. Then a voice behind the wallpaper said the water's coming fast. I struck a match and saw my father standing waist deep in the past. Now the flood mark on the wall climbs an inch each time it rains. Mama's flowers bend toward the window like they're listening for his name. I have packed one dress and Bible, but I know before I'm gone that the river leaves a witness, and the witness carries on. At sunrise, Harlan County found the house without a door, just a pocket watch still ticking on the muddy kitchen floor. In the winter of the fever, Dr. Wynn rode house to house with a leather bag of bottles and a gray mare shore of route. One night a sharecropper's daughter came barefoot through the sleet. Sir, my mama cannot breathe now, please come quick, she's growing weak. Then the horse came home empty with black ice in her mane. The doctor's bag still buckled and his coat soaked through with rain. No blood marked the saddle, no tracks turned from the road. The horse came home empty, but she carried what he owed. Dr. Wynn had heard the family could not pay him for the ride, so he sent the child back walking while he drank beside the fire. Near midnight, shame came knocking. He saddled up alone, but the river crossed the low bridge and the black current took him down. Then the horse came home empty with black ice in her mane. The doctor's bag still buckled and his coat soaked through with rain. No blood marked the saddle, no tracks turned from the road. The horse came home empty, but she carried what he owed. The mother died before the morning. The little girl was gone by spring. Folks said kinfolk came from Georgia, no one saw them take a thing. But every year when water rises, that gray mare crosses town, stopping first beside the doctor's grave, then at the sharecropper's ground. And the horse comes home empty, though she's been dead 30 years, with a child's handprint on the saddle and the bridle wet with tears. She waits outside each rich man's doorway till the lamp burns in the cold. The horse comes home empty, still collecting what is old. Last night she stopped beside my window. I heard one small voice say, "You heard your neighbor calling, will you turn your face away?" Mercy House took in the children no one came to claim by spring, with iron beds and boiled potatoes and a chapel cold as tin. Miss Lenora stitched their clothing in a room beneath the stairs, where a black machine kept tapping long after she left there. Hear the sewing machine running, though the wheel is rusted still. Every stitch pulls through a secret, every needle knows the will. Mercy House could change a surname, make poor children disappear, but the sewing machine keeps running, stitching back the names they cleared. My mother came there barely 8 years, with one suitcase tied in twine. They called her Ruth instead of Clara, said her old name was a lie. A wealthy couple came from Nashville, paid the matron cash in gold. They took her brother from the supper line, she never saw him grow old. Hear the sewing machine running, though the wheel is rusted still. Every stitch pulls through a secret, every needle knows the will. Mercy House could change a surname, could make poor children disappear, but the sewing machine keeps running, stitching back the names they cleared. When the county raised the building, I went digging through the ash, found a quilt beneath the floorboards, every square sewn front and back. One side held the names they gave them, clean and proper blue and white. The other held the names their mothers whispered over them at night. Now the sewing machine is running in the courthouse by the hill. Every stolen name is spoken, every empty file is filled. My mother touched her brother's patchwork. Read the town where he was sent, and the sewing machine stopped tapping when she said his name again. Some nights the quilt lifts from the table, though the windows all are closed, and 100 children's true names move like breathing through the fold. Evelyn climbed the fire tower every morning before 5, with a thermos full of bitter coffee and her husband's pocket knife. She watched the pines of Crow Ridge through binoculars cracked and gray, though the county stopped paying her the year they took the stairs away. There's smoke above Crow Ridge, but no fire on the ground. It rises straight through wind and rain without a single sound. Evelyn says don't follow it, don't ask where it begins. There's smoke above Crow Ridge, and it smells like buried sins. With a bruise beneath his eye, said he'd struck a man near Mason Creek and left him there to die. Evelyn hid his blood-stained jacket underneath the winter cold, then watched the searchers cross the mountain while the lie ate through her soul. There's smoke above Crow Ridge, but no fire on the ground. It rises straight through wind and rain without a single sound. Evelyn says don't follow it, don't ask where it begins. There's smoke above Crow Ridge, and it smells like buried sins. Last Tuesday, lightning split the tower, sent the windows through the trees. The sheriff found her thermos steaming and her coat caught on the breeze. In the lens of those cracked binoculars, far beyond the county line, 2 dark figures climbed the ridgeline. One was hers, and one her child's. Now there's smoke above Crow Ridge, black as ink against the dawn. It curls around the ruined tower, though the wooden stairs are gone. And when mothers hide their children from the wages of their sins, There's smoke above Crow Ridge, and another column begins. Some nights the mountain smells like coffee, wet wool and burning pine, and a woman calls through the timber, Lord, the fault was mine.